The ancient weapons are still as mysterious as they were when we first heard about them back in Arabasta, but now that we know some details on them, we can start to decipher what they were actually used for, and spoiler alert, they weren't weapons. So, after reading One Piece chapter 1089, I came to the realization that the Mother Frame, or Mother Flame, could actually be a copy of an ancient weapon Uranus, and after learning about the aftermath of Leloucia, I realized that the ancient weapons were most likely used for terraforming planets. Now this could explain the strange geography of the One Piece world and why the water levels are rising and why they rose in the past. If we take a look at Enies Lobby, it's a strange design and it's safe to assume that the same thing occurred as it did on Leloucia, and they both have massive holes with seawater falling down them, except Enies Lobby has an island in the center of the hole, and it's also daytime all the time, so it will be interesting to see if a similar thing happens to Leloucia. But one thing to note is that the reason there's an island in the middle of Enies Lobby is that it could be a previous user of the Bari Bari no Mi could have protected the island from an ancient weapon attack, and the strange structures that we see on the island could be a part of the ancient kingdom, and the world government just built their structures there later on. So the Void Century makes a lot of sense now, as the world government may have used the weapons to terraform the planet, hence why Old Wano is underwater and also why the Old Water 7 is underwater. So terraforming may have caused a great flood, wiping out any traces of ancient civilizations before the Void Century, only leaving the 20 kingdoms that were prepared for this situation. So has anyone ever noticed why Alabana and Arabasta is so high above the ground compared to the rest of the island, or why Dressrosa Kingdom is a massive rocky fortress, or even Drum Kingdom has a towering fortresses as well? So at one point I bet you could have even seen Zanish's whole legs. Now there's a reason why everything is so large in the One Piece world, and it's due to the fact that when terraforming occurs, you're going to need to be as high above ground as possible. So the ancient weapons were most likely otherworldly devices, or in Shirahoshi's case, a genetic ability which we also see Momonosuke possess, or he has a similar ability to Shirahoshi, but these were used by the ancient civilizations to terraform planets, hence why the ancient weapons are named after planets. And once the ancient civilizations learn that their planets are no longer sustainable, they use ships similar to the Ark Maxim to travel to new sustainable planets to terraform them. It wouldn't surprise me if that the Shandorians, the Birkins and the Skypines were the originators of the ancient weapons. We also see that when they left the moon to come to Earth, we even see Sea Kings in a strange sunshade looking device and some type of platform ship in Enel's cover story. The Sky People races are bringing them to Earth with them. If you're wondering how Pluton and Poseidon fits into all this, well, Pluton will basically carry the world's population, and while the Sea Kings control it as the terraforming occurs. The seas would be impossible to navigate as they are rising and all sorts of crazy weather conditions would be occurring. But now for the conclusion. So I believe that the world government symbol represents the terraforming holes and how many times it takes to terraform a planet. So they have 5 holes on their symbol, and at the moment we have 2 holes, Enies Lobby and Leloucia. So if the world government uses the Mother Frame 3 more times, it could trigger a terraforming event similar to the Void Century. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you could like, sub, comment, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to link a video in the description on terraforming a planet with lasers, so this will give you context to my theory and how the Mother Frame could actually be terraforming the One Piece world. But anyway guys, I'm out. Peace.